Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Closers Only YouTube channel. My name is Andy Garcia, the Wolf of Closing. I am one of your hosts of the Closers Only YouTube channel, and a special decision was made behind today's video, and I'm extremely excited. Once again, my partner right here, my better half, half of the All In Sales Force, is actually collaborating with me on this channel, and the reason is I couldn't think of a better person, somebody more qualified to help me serve salespeople. That's mine and Adrian's mission. We get our rocks off on helping people implement our tactics that we use in our markets, ultimately to create revenue. That's what we're in the real estate game for, right? To create revenue. And it all happens on the acquisition side. Adrian and myself, we both know marketing is great, systems are great. You can have all that in order, but if your conversions aren't on point, then your business is not going to exist. And once again, the mission is for you to get better, for you to close deals. And for those of you who don't know Adrian, he's actually the King Closer right now, 2020 Closers Olympics champion. And Adrian, just a little bit about yourself. What can people expect from you moving forward on this channel?
Well, I bring to this channel a completely different perspective on things, right? When it comes to talking to sellers, overcoming objections, problem solving, I bring a completely different perspective. And ultimately, that's what you're going to need in order to become this closer, right? To be able to close anybody and everybody that you come across, right? You're going to need multiple perspectives. Not only that, I come with experience. You know, for the past 5 years, I've been responsible for bringing all the meat to the table for our company, National Cash Offer and OfferKey. And in those 5 years, I've done a lot of growing. I've had a lot of trial and error, a lot of ups, lots of downs. People have come and gone in the company, and I'm still here and I'm still producing, right? Now to the point where I'm the sales director overseeing the team and not fully responsible for bringing the meat to the table, but making sure there is food being brought to the company. That being said, I've been able to consistently produce over, 7 figures a year for my company. Still going strong with that. But not only that, I've actually been able to help my team and my team members to become those 7-figure closers, those 6-figure a month closers. And it's prospering. We're able to open up our market from just local here in Phoenix, Arizona, to now buying all over the country, and all of this virtually.
Yeah.
Right. And that's another thing that I'm helping bring to this channel is that we were kind of the pioneers. National Cash Offer was kind of the pioneers of this whole virtual wholesaling business, right? Where we don't have to walk to an appointment to get a document or to get a purchase agreement signed or to lock up a deal. We don't have to be in the same state. Quite frankly, you don't even have to be in the same country, right? So whether you're in the United States or whether you're doing this out of a different country, whatever it is, this is possible, and this is what we pioneered, the whole virtual wholesaling aspect of the game. So I want to thank you guys thank you, Andy, for bringing me on to this. And I'm ultimately here to serve, to help you guys become the best possible closer that you can be, right? Because one thing that we're not taught growing up is sales is a gateway to financial freedom.
Talk your shit.
It's a gateway to financial freedom, right? We weren't taught that being able to persuade somebody into giving you something at a deep discount could ultimately end up in you running your own company, not having a 9-to-5, going on vacations that you want to go on, buying the things that you want to buy, living the places you want to live, and serving and helping the people around you. That's what sales is actually brought. That's what sales has done for me, right? In the form of acquisitions and buying properties at real estate at a heavy discount. It's opened up my eyes and it's opened up the opportunities that I've had. And one of those opportunities is actually to be here and start to help other people in a situation that I was once in, where I was stuck in the rat race on a 9-to-5, doing the same thing over and over. You know, I just had this conversation with Carlos about why is it that some people just aren't ready to get out of that rat race, or why aren't some people just trapped there? And I said, well, quite frankly, it's the comfortability of it, right? Everybody wants the best things in life, but nobody really wants to work hard to get there, right? And working hard is one aspect of it, but having actual structure when it comes to real estate acquisitions, when it comes to closing deals, is the second half of that equation. If you don't have structure in your sales process, then there's no possible way that you can rinse and repeat and start to produce revenue for your company or for yourself day in and day out, month in and month out, year after year, from now until, our time is over.
Yes, and obviously you guys hear the experience. Needless to say, and matter of fact, Adrian's overqualified for this channel. No, I'm just kidding. Adrian is probably the only other person that I would hold in a higher regard than myself, probably in closing abilities, because on paper he beat me out for the championship too. I placed in third, and Adrian is, like I said, one of the very few people whose ability I can look at and say, wow, that guy, he might be better than me, right? And in a sense where what we're trying to do is pour exactly what works for us in our day-to-day, in our day-to-day workflow and what we do for our companies, which is bring meat to the table. There's nobody better than to coach you but us. Adrian and myself, we're just like you. I was flipping pizzas 5 years ago. Adrian was a truck driver 5 years ago, delivering cookies. And ultimately, we didn't, like Adrian said, we didn't know this was what was going to happen. We didn't know that had we mastered the ability to close another human being, that we can make six figures every single year. And, we're still small fish. We consider ourselves small fish, right? Adrian and myself, we're not seven-figure earners yet. We bring 7 figures revenue for our companies, right? We have a purpose and we're filling our roles within our organizations, and we do a damn good job of it. So ultimately, like I said, I just wanted to make sure that you're learning from the best. There's nowhere better where you're going to get better sales training material than here on the Closers Only YouTube channel. So, we look forward to continued lessons with everybody, continued, successes from everybody, and let us know as soon as this starts working out for you, because I promise you, as long as you implement what myself or Adrian teach you, you will win. Let us know when you start winning. And we want to thank you guys again for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and we'll see you soon.